Usually. Sometimes.
Oh, that's right. I still need to make the epilogue to my Slovak series.
You're not supposed to go up that way.
Alright, well, I am now, and I already forgot. Ah! Almost had it. I was that close.
Fiat.
Actually, I have a one-off 9-hour dissertation on my dissatisfaction with the poster from Rugrats, what Chucky has. It says, "I love you this much," and the dummy bear is only holding his hands about 6 inches apart.
Yeah, instead of like 6
The video is going to be called... Well, I can't really call the video 6 inches of love because that would be misinterpreted. Probably more like 6 inches of hate, although that may still be taken wrong.
Yeah.
You know, we're just going to say not enough love.
Yeah.
Dang it, that's still misinterpreted. I'm going to call it the dummy bears don't really love you.
Yeah.
That'll work. I almost jumped over that
I love
ring.
you this much, and like it's because it's only like 6 inches instead of like 6.925 inches, which is like the correct way of showing how much you love somebody.
I did all the research needed for it in one of my Miss Slovak essays. It was in that research that I truly discovered.
It's like,
Okay, so
it's just like, where's it at? Right there. And
no! If they at least had like a little arrow or something to say, hey, it's around this corner.
yeah, it's like they looked at the worst missions in this game and said, let's build Jak 2 around this difficulty. Unfair difficulty.
When I think of unfair missions in Jak 2, I think of like the sewer level where you go to blow up the statue.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The drill platform, but only on hero mode.
Unfail difficulty.
Yeah, unfail. Let me think here. There are a couple others that are trying to come up to my head. Oh! The freaking mission where you get that piece of the Seal of Mar from Brooder, and then you have to like walk your way back on the pier.
Oh yeah, that one's awful.
City. I hate that. I've actually found it to be easier to just hop on your board and try to move as quick as you can before all the ships show up.
Yeah.
Okay, it's this and then around the corner.
And then like if you hit somebody, it's like...
Oh yeah, around this corner.
Yeah. Even though they wanted you to go like that way, they're like, oh, suddenly turn around. Oh, you didn't get it? Well, that's your fault. It's not our making a bad decision. It's your fault. I think I can't remember if it was Jason Rubin or the other guy who founded Night Hog. If it was one of them that like this or Jak 2 or something or Jak 3 was one of their last games before leaving.
So I guess all that's left is the race that I can't do yet.
Yeah.
You know, you used to call scientists a man of science and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And a drugstore owner used to be a druggist. I'm going to start calling them man of rock for geologists.
Okay.
A man or a woman of rock.
Yeah. Well, she's... How do you know she can't still be a man of... Look at the freaking, what do you call it,
Thank you for saving those moles, that's awfully good of you. Here's a power cell.
You were awful at it.
Now I can get back to my research.
By just standing here. So, oh, are you gonna pay her the 90?
No.
Oh, you have the orbs. Here's a power cell we
Yeah.
agreed upon.
I'm gonna stick them all up my butt.
What?
So,
I guess I can go look for scout flies here in the city.
out flies.
Out.
But I was thinking about like the Peter Pan movie they had. Like, what was it? Peter Pan.
Mm-hmm.
And they had what was it? Let's see, Lost Boys. What's going on, old boy? Let's see, what's up, you girls? So, you know, like.
Sar. I honestly forgot that movie happened until you said something.
Yeah, and then well, it's because part of it was because of the 50+, but it's failed spectacularly. You know what's funny is that like sometimes it just randomly comes up in my mind that there was
Fix my neck.
a live action Cinderella movie from like 2015 or something. Like I never hear anybody talking about that one.
I thought that's one of your vital organs. Walk it off, tough guy.
Oh, sure, I was tough once. Maybe even the toughest of them all. I single-handedly defended this village from those horrid creatures.
I single-handedly defended this village!
Then that horrible monster arrived and commenced the boulder bombardment. So, full of valor, armor shining in the sun, I climbed the hill to take him on. But he pounded me like one tenderizes a yakao steak.
Have you tried attacking him with your melodrama? Cause it's killing me.
After my last stunning failure, he sealed the passageway to his roost with a 30-ton boulder, leaving no way for anyone to challenge him again. So, our sage, a master of blue eco and a mechanical genius, devised a machine capable of lifting the boulder out of the way. But alas, he disappeared before we had a chance to turn it on. And he took all of his power cells with him. At least I was able to pull enough pontoons out of our bridge to prevent that monster from coming down here to do me harm.
Yeah, good job, tough guy. But we're gonna need you to put him back and stuff.
Oh, sure, and seal my doom? All right, fine. Bring me 90 precursor orbs and I'll let the pontoons loose. But
I'll let you save the town for money.
Again.
Huh. Capitalism.
Wonderful. You brought me the precursor orbs. All right, I'll fix the bridge. But don't ask me to get involved with that creature again.
Buddy, I think we get it. You don't gotta deal with it, it's okay.
You're not a fan of him, I get it. You just need to go take a little nappy poo.
You're just a pansy. And then you get Barrel Guy.
No, not another hero. I lost my short on this so-called hero's big fight against the monster up there. Trust me, the smart money's on the monster. That wager pretty much tapped me out. So, I got a proposal. Bring me 90 orbs to get me back on my feet and out of this barrel, and I'll give you a power cell in return.
Didn't you get 2 power cells from him?
I do have one more bet on mine.
Yeah, because of the race there.
Beat the record time racing Dead Man's Gorge in the Precursor Basin, and I'll
See, it's
give you
open
a
now.
deal. For that, I'll give you another power cell.
Unless you were going through like the back way that one time. And
These orbs will help me win my way back out of this barrel. Here's the power cell, I promise.
I'm not gonna tell you where I had it.
It is not a clean barrel, I'll tell you that. It is filthy. The urine smell alone will make you retch.
You gotta go back to the race thing.
Yeah, but I need to do this first.
Well, you know what? You need to do that first.
Oh, so thankfully I didn't drink any. I was gonna try coconut water.
Yeah.
I've learned what it smells like when coconut water has gone bad. Oh my gosh. I kind of wanted to vomit. It was so bad.
So bad.
Yeah, like.
Oh yeah, careful when you jump because it will like surround you and you know. Okay, you're good.
Can't get me, Jaws.
I think this bog. I think this is where the boggy area is at.
Yeah.
It has one of the worst missions in the game.
What, the shooting mission?
Yeah.
Where are we going? Come on. Come on now.
It's like it's part of why I hate the tower defense missions essentially.
Yeah, but it's a very simplified tower.
It's simplified. And then again, Jak 2. It's like Jak 2. The developers looked at they looked at the worst missions in this game and said, "Hey, this is what our whole game will be: difficulty and some of the missions, or we'll have a lot more missions that are like this."
What you knew where that last scout fly was?
It's somewhere around this area. Oh, really?
Time to race.
It's.
I saw like the shirt that's like it's a car. It says racist.
Yeah. Oh. That's what car driver. That's what professional racers are. They're racist.
Yeah.
We're the first ones ever to make that joke. That shirt was based on what we said just now.
Racism. Haha.
Was it racism, sexism,
Homophobia, transphobia, xenophobia, anti-Semitism. Yeah, and the caption was describe you or your friends in 6 words. Lurker!
For some of those people right now, it's cool to be anti-Semitic. Right?
I'm not racing anybody.
He's racing the clock.
Yeah, the clock.
You see like
Clock-a-doom.
yeah, you see like Entropy like racing around or like driving around as a ghost or whatever.
Yeah, the freaking oxide ghost. Dadgummit.
Yes.
Oh, what? You gotta go all the way back here.
Oh, and they looked at the checkpoint system and said, yeah, let's make it really terrible in Jak 2.
Oh, wait, where's the racing?
It's somewhere. Oh, thank you.
I'm a rap artist, you might say, a rapist.
Yes. Sorry, our offices sometimes have it. You think Ossifer? See, these time trials give replayability. Even though no one really wants to replay it after,
We beat the record time.
you know.
That wasn't even the best I could do, but that's all I really cared about. Just get it done.
But, you did it.
I get really lost in this area pretty easily. It's kind of quiet. Oh,
Yeah. I got my cat, I got Sylvester a wooden pet house thing from Five Below. I don't know. Is Five Below, is that nationwide or is that just like in certain areas? I can't remember.
well, I can tell you there's one in New York City that I've been to.
Oh, okay, well. Anyway, so Five Below had had like a wooden thing.
Beware of the dark.
Beware of the dark light. Boy, isn't that just very 2000s?
20 precursor orbs for each
Like edginess.
I contain.
So much edge, I got cut.
Yeah. Like the 2000s edge right there is beware of the dark light. Anyway, yeah, I got him a wooden pet house where the tag on top of it said $10, and then I got it and we scanned it and it was $20. But and then there was one that was like a cat window bed.
How much do I have? Ah, dang it, I don't have enough.
Which I had thought about getting for Sylvester, but then I thought, even if it holds its weight for a while, eventually it's just gonna fall off.
I wish you could remember where that other scout fly is.
Scout fly?
Yeah, scout
fly. Maybe it's over towards the water area, water world area, underwater. Yeah, actually, I think it is. Yeah, you might have to like go over to the. I was pointing at my screen. Never mind.
Golly, how worthless are you?
Almost not as worthless as you. Oh! You know what? And you smell like doo-doo. You're just like...
You just got back.
Yeah. Or like on Fresh Prince whenever Ashley was calling him all this stuff. And, okay, no, that's just where you get the rest of the... well, it said something like... it was like... He says, at one point she's insulting him by calling him a bunch of stuff, and then she said, duty head, and he's like, don't you be calling me no duty head. Gosh, that was one of the best shows in the 90s. Best live action sitcoms of the 90s was Fresh Prince.
Crash Bandicoot comes swimming by.
Yeah.
Wow.
There was unfortunately a lot of crunch when it came to not Bandicoot, but there was a lot of crunch, and like whenever they were making those games.
Crash Bandicoot games?
Yeah, well, maybe not so much the first. Well, I can't remember about the first one because they were still like designing it, but it was like the second and third ones. I mean, especially the third one, they had awful like office thing. Like they didn't even work in offices. They worked in like hallways and stuff, and they had no air conditioning. They had to bring like fans and stuff. It's something about how like, I guess it was something about how I can't remember the exact details, but it was something about how like, because they didn't really want to work with Universal anymore, that's why that blue thing was there.
But then they still ended up making Crash Team Racing.
Oh yeah, they also made, I'd have to watch that video again. There was so much detail, I just can't remember it all. But yeah, there was like, and apparently they thought about working on a racing game before they even came up with Crash Warped.
Oh wait, I know why that's there. I was like, why is that there? Oh wait, there's a thing over there in the corner.
Yeah, but they had like, I guess Universal wasn't paying for something there, and so they like had to work in hallways, or they technically weren't allowed to work in offices or something like that. So they had to work in hallways, and they still managed to make one of the best games of all time that way.
I don't even know why I hopped on at that time. I'm waiting for one of those guys. Well, I guess I gotta go back over here. Yay. No!
Anyway. I'm laughing because I'm not the one playing.
You're laughing. Get a laugh.
Remember, 16-bit indie platformer games that's actually an allegory for abuse and/or the depression. And it's like a picture of Buzz, but like a whole bunch of Buzzes that look the same. From Toy Story 2, it's which is like that is a majority of like indie games of that kind of nature. And then the other one, it's I'll take a double triple indie Earthbound inspired story on a raft. 4 by depression and violence bad.
pixel art style, extra quirky dialogue with a Metroidvania and a squeeze, light RPG mechanics, make it roguelike, burn it and let it Souls-like.
Who made that? Did you just find that meme?
Oh, there was a video talking about millennial writing.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Yeah. He was talking about how, and then like I saw another video. He was talking about like millennial characters, you know, and some of the stuff. Like an example was like how they changed Aloy in the second Horizon game, like to be uglier because he was pointing out that it seemed like a lot of them were like very egotistical, and they're just, you know. When they say inclusivity, really what they're saying is like they want what they want, you know?
Well, inclusivity typically means it looks like me. I can feel validated.
Yeah, like they want them to look like them instead of, you know, just...
I'm like, Stretcher! Yuck. Revenant?
I mean, like, I don't need to be represented in these video games. I don't care.
Yeah, there's also been a study that shows that like 95% of gamers don't think that inclusivity and all that is important in gaming. Like we're like 95% of gamers, and then like that's what they're trying to push.
That 5%, we won't be inclusive.
Yeah.